Hey guys, don't forget to check out the 3 brand new Orabomb shirts that just dropped, all coming in a variety of colors. Links are in the description if you guys are interested. Now, on to the video. Hey guys, welcome back. Orabomb here, bringing you the Game 3 of Noivern versus Malamar. I guess I should call it Malamar, right? Because we play Mewtwo, Necrozma, Baby Mewtwo, and just a bunch of like cool attackers. I do want to like work on, I don't know, we have to see what else we can put in the deck, because I really want to try like a rainbow energy version of Malamar. Of course, we're losing all of the cool attackers like Sudowoodo and stuff like that, so maybe not. I don't know, maybe we'll find some other decent attackers that could be cool in this deck. Because we play rainbow energy, we just have to find them and the tech Pokemon that only need that one energy attachment. I'm shuffling this real quick because I know that like shuffling is difficult because the deck is big, because it's like not triple sleeved, it's double sleeves, but it's like the Cynthia sleeves, which are really expensive, and then the over sleeves. So like the deck is really big even for my hand, so it's hard to shuffle. So I'm just gonna shuffle this deck real quick a little bit. All right, anyways, this is game 3. I'll be going second this game, which is already not super great for me because setting up is pretty difficult, but we'll see if we can get a good game anyways. Or setting up's not difficult, it's going second is difficult because we don't get that safe turn 1 attachment, which is kind of important. Elixirs would have been really nice in this deck. If you can land elixirs here and there, that would have been really cool. But regardless, we don't have elixirs because this is obviously post-rotation, so no need to worry there. Oh, excuse me. My opponent is leading Mewtwo, which is very odd. Definitely very odd. That's the first time they led Mewtwo in these few games, and Mewtwo is a pretty interesting attacker. The awkward part is that it's a 2-prize attacker that can still OHKO or 2-hit KO my Noiverns. So it's actually pretty useful. Like being able to 2-hit KO and not be OHKO'd in return is pretty nice. Now obviously I could OHKO her, but not with an item lock attack, which is not great. But in this game, I'm not really focused about item lock. When you go second and you give Malamar if you give Malamar 2 turns of items, then they're going to be in a really good position. As you can see here, oh, this one, the computer's running pretty hot right now, which is kind of weird. As you can see, like just having the items that they have access to this turn, they're able to just search out so many cards and just get out a bunch of useful things before I can stop them from doing it. And since she can do this 2 times because she's going first, I don't even think item lock is that big of a deal. In fact, I'm probably going to focus on using sonic volume in my GX attack more than item lock, and only use item lock whenever, you know, that's all I have the energies for. Because as you can see, she knows that Dawn Wings is good. She knows that a lot of cards are good. I did top deck another Noivern, so let's see if we can have other options here. We can judge, attach an energy, and choice band, and just be like sad because that really is all I have in my hand right now, which kind of sucks. I'm choosing the pass though. I don't know what else. I guess I wanted to keep the energy attachment for the following turn because honestly I don't trust drawing 4 cards and getting an energy and a way to get Noivern. That doesn't seem like the easiest thing to do, so I'm probably just gonna wait here. No item lock, no Swablues, no access to Noivern, no consistent draw supporters. It's just looking rough in Orabomb Town. It's looking real rough. Also, don't forget to buy the shirts. Quick little plug there. I do really hope I can sell a good amount of these shirts. I'm not gonna know how much I sell because I'm not gonna be around. Oh, we have Noivern in our hand as well. Okay, so we're just preparing for like a pretty cool turn here. So actually, if she doesn't take a knockout this turn and I can attach this energy, evolve in the Noivern, maybe I can judge and find a Noivern. But it looks like she takes a knockout, which is not the best thing for us. We did get a nest ball though, which is good. So now we can actually start hitting for 80. If we can eventually get an Altaria turn 2, that could be really good for us. Of course, I am afraid of that silly thing on the bench, so I have to get a second Noibat out. But if I can get a Swablu off this judge and an Altaria the following turn, we do take a knockout on this Dawn Wings. But we are in this awkward position to where she can 2-hit KOS, and that's not good. We have to keep finding energies to keep attaching to Noibats. And this is what I mean, like you have to attach an energy every single turn if you want this deck to be good. Even with Malamar, you're still going to want to attach an energy to a Noivern every single turn, so you can always have a Noivern ready, or a Noibat or whatever. So that's why I'm not playing any other attackers in this deck, because I'm never going to attach energies to them. I will play Latios once I have Malamar back in the deck, if I can test it, because I want to test this deck some more. I really do like this deck. We didn't get a treasure, so we can get nothing, because actually our Swablues, yeah, our Swablues, excuse me, aren't dragon types or normal types, which is a little bit annoying, but it makes sense because in the game they're normal flying, just like Noivern is, or Noibat is. So there's no hope for them ever becoming dragons. But you know how it is. If we can't get out Swablu like we couldn't get out that turn, then we're in this awkward position again to where we just have to hope for the best. I can Acerola to deny a knockout because we're not taking a knockout this turn ourselves. I'm probably just gonna get Lele though. and just go from there. Maybe I can find another energy attachment as well as... Oh, we're going to get Noivern. Okay, never mind. So I think I have a second treasure in my hand because that's probably what I'm going to do next. Or I could just play Acerola and just survive a turn. I'm going to use Cynthia. Okay, I have Cynthia in my hand. Never mind. So we need to find a manual attachment this turn. If we don't find a manual attachment, then this is just downhill from here. We are playing 12 energies. So we should be able to find one. That's not a huge deal. We just have to hope for the best here. We'll see. Excuse me. There's an Altaria nest ball. We did get an energy attachment at least, which is good. A Lily is good as well. I'm just going to use both of those to get some Swablues down. Because we need those Swablues, bro. And we actually can get Lance. I don't think Lance is super necessary. Because we're going to have 2 Swablues down anyways, I think. Yeah, we're just going to get 2 Swablues. Because we need to hit those, like, we have to hit that 90 number at least. If we hit 90, we can actually 2-hit KO almost everything besides the Mewtwo GX, of course, because Mewtwo GX has 190 HP. But if we can hit that 90 number, we're really, really comfortable, especially in a game like this. We did get a manual attachment, so we are going to end up losing this Noivern, but we are going to be able to Oko and take a knockout next turn and have another Noivern set up as long as we land an energy. Now, she's judging us, which is going to be a little bit awkward if we don't land an energy or a draw sporter here. So we have to hope for the best. We still have, I believe, 2 more treasures as well as 2 Ultra Balls in this deck. This is the updated version of the deck. So as you can see, those Nest Balls come through, but we just need to have a better opening hand. But those Nest Balls are really, really good because they do get you out of a lot of things. We are playing 4 Nest Balls in this current deck. It's a deck that you guys saw in the live deck profile that you probably saw yesterday. 2 Acrobikes, which is good. Another Nest Ball, which is good. So it's the Acrobikes are good if we can just find an energy. That's 3 Acrobikes. We're gonna go ahead and thin. Probably get down another Noivern here. Yeah, Noivern for sure. So we just have to find an energy off these Acrobikes or a draw sporter. So please, 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 please give us something. Because if we can attack this turn, we do take a knockout, and she might be able to, like, obviously do some shenanigans with that, but we're hoping for the best here. As you guys remember, these backwards cards are still... Oh, we lost Ace Roll, which is pretty big. These backward cards are still... Oh, we lost 2 Ace Rolls. That's huge. I think those are the only 2 in the deck, so we're not playing Ace Roll this game. But we need that energy. And Ultra Ball, we're trying to see if Ultra Ball is useful because it does get us Altaria. I can Ultra Ball and then just Cynthia, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Is attach energy here. Cynthia. Oh, we're just going to Cynthia. So we're going to preserve the Ultra Ball. Okay. Oh, we don't have enough cards in our hand. I see. Okay. So the game plan now is to take a knockout here and then get Choice Band and 2 Altarias the next turn and then take a knockout with Sonic Volume. If we can get 2 Altarias, Choice Band, and an energy in our next turn through this hand and our draw supporters, we can actually take a knockout here with Item Lock, and then the second turn take a Sonic Volume knockout because we are hitting 190, and then we just have to keep attack. I guess at that point we just have to feel comfortable enough to win the game. We have an energy, we have another Noivern, which is actually really good, and we have an Altaria, so it gives us 2 Altarias, but we don't have the Choice Band. I'm definitely going to try to find out. Actually, I don't think I find Altaria here. I think I do that next turn, because doing it this turn, I can't discard any of these cards in my hand. I guess I could technically discard an energy, but then I wouldn't have it. I don't have a follow-up energy. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a knockout here. But yeah, that's gonna be the game plan I'm going to shoot for. Because if I do get that, then I can take a knockout on Necrozma on the bench before it becomes an issue, and my opponent will have items, but it doesn't matter at that point, because they already have 2 Malamars out. Like, who cares? They can use items as much as they want. We're already in an awkward position. So if she can find Stadium, manual attachment, then she can actually do some shenanigans this turn, but she can't Oko because she only has 2 Malamars unless she uses Guzma here. Okay, she's just gonna pass. So this is actually really good for me if we can find a really, really good turn here. Although we don't have Guzma, all we have is Lily, so we actually can't Guzma up that thing. So we actually just have to keep setting up the one on the bench, which sucks. That's actually really, really bad for us. We can stretch her. I don't know if we have Lily or Lele. No, we don't have Lele. Man, so her having that thing on the bench is really, really harsh because she's just a knockout. She's 2 knockouts away from winning the game. And Lance is here, but Lance isn't doing anything right now because we already have a really good board set up. I have to attach for the turn, and I think... I know that we're recording this really early, so let's see what happens here. Yeah, it's just like a... It's like a really tough turn for me to think about, but yeah, I have to attach to the bench. I unfortunately have no choice. I can get another thing here, Altaria, but that doesn't really accomplish too much. I want to keep my stretcher to get more Noibats down, so I want to shuffle back in 2 Noibats and a Noivern next turn. I definitely want to use this supporter though, so yeah, we're just going to treasure, toss the lance, because we're never going to use the lance at this point. We already have 2 Altarias down, assuming it's not prized. Oh, never mind. Oh wait, but we can get Lele, but Lele doesn't get us choice band. So, you know what this does do though? It actually doesn't do. Oh, actually, can I get, this is actually tough. If I can get the second Altaria down this turn, then I do knock out a, do I? No, I only hit 90. I don't actually knock out anything. I don't think getting that Guzma was like really good. I mean, what else could I really do there? I guess that gives me an option for later. What I can do is just, oh, I think what I want to do is just hit the Necrozma. If I hit the Necrozma, I can knock it out the following turn. So that's pretty good. That's not too bad, actually. We Guzma the Necrozma, she takes a knockout in return, and then we just kind of like finish it off, because we are hitting it for 70 now. So if we can find some choice band shenanigans, and another Altaria next turn. Actually, all we'll need is a second we'll need choice band as well. So as long as we can find choice band and Altaria the next turn, with us softening up this thing is really, really good for us. I'm just thinking about the play, because this is a really tough play here. I can attack the Mewtwo uselessly, which doesn't help me win the game. Or I could soften up the Noivern and know that we're going to be knocked down in return, because there's a chance she just doesn't draw an energy to retreat or a stadium. But so I am inviting the knockout here by bringing this up. So it's like one of those risks I have to make, right? Because I need to be able to knock out this Noivern before it gives me too much trouble. Because she's gonna take another 2 prizes here, which sucks. So she did have the stadium. I'm assuming she had the energy as well. So I guess like she was ready. She was ready to make the play. So I'm glad. Oh, but this is a problem, because she starts setting this thing up and it's just kind of GG. What she can do, she'll take a knockout here. I'm assuming manually attach into something and then take a knockout again next turn with all these Malamars. So we're actually in a horrible situation now, and we just have to hope for the best here. I'm going to go ahead and bike. There's our choice band. It would have been so nice to have you return to go. Oh, it would have been so nice to have you return to go. I think I'm going to have to, I can't GX yet. That's right. I was thinking about GXing here, but I literally don't think I can. Alright, we'll just get the Noibat down, because we still have another Noivern in the deck. It's not like, actually, never mind. Do we have another Noivern? Oh, we don't have another Noivern in the deck, so we actually have to do this if we want a chance here. Because I can switch between Noiverns, because they are free retreat, of course. We are potentially going to take a knockout here. We are still, we're hitting for 100 right now, so we're still 10 damage short. We need to find a second Altaria here if we're going to take a knockout, which is not too hard to do. So Lily's going to draw us 5 cards. Okay, we got the Ultra Ball, which is the second Altaria, assuming it's not, and we even drew the Altaria, so that works as well. We have Cynthia for next turn. I can Ultra Ball here to get, oh, never mind, we have Noibat in our hand. Alright, so playing that Noibat down is annoying, but I mean, we have low HP mons on our board anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. It just sucks. If she, once again, if she finds the manual attachment and she has the Malamars on the bench, she just wins the game the following turn. So we'll see if she can win next turn. There's a chance, and if she doesn't win next turn, I could win the turn after that. So this is actually the pivotal turn here. I take a knockout here for sure. She has to have manual attachment as well as the 2 Malamars. She has the 2 Malamars, of course. Oh, but I think, okay, we're playing it safe here. Okay, I understand. Because I can't do that, because that's such a risk I don't want to take. She still has plenty of energies in the deck, lots of ways to get stuff. So it's just one of those turns where like I don't think it's worth it, because even a Guzma will win my opponent the game. But she has Cynthia instead. Okay, that's good. So we still have an option here. We can still win this game. What I want to do is Guzma up that thing on the bench. That stupid Mewtwo needs to be dead. So if I can Guzma up the Mewtwo next turn, which I guess is a play I'm trying to go for, because we have the Ultra Ball, right? So Ultra Ball can get us Lele, and Lele means we can Guzma, and we have a manual attachment, so we do actually hit 190. 40 extra damage with the choice band is 70 extra damage. 70 plus 120 is 190. So actually, we can Guzma up that Mewtwo and knock it out before it becomes too much of an issue. Now the question is she going to get another Pokemon? Okay, let's see. This is actually a really good turn for us. Let's see if we can do it. We have the Ultra Ball. I definitely have to Ultra Ball this turn. We have to attach an energy. We have to Ultra Ball to get Lele, and we keep Cynthia in our hand as well. Now the question is Lele in the deck? It is not. It is not. So having Lele prize is such a bad thing for us, because we could have definitely knocked out that. And here's the thing, right? She would need to find, she can't take a knockout the following turn unless she had a stretcher. And even if she had a stretcher, she would have to have a Guzma as well, and Guzma won't win her the game. So that was super pivotal for us. Having that Guzma price sucked, or Lele price sucked, because what would have happened, right, is if you guys, just in case you guys don't recognize it, drop Lele, we hit for 190, so we Oko the Mewtwo on the bench. We Guzma up the Mewtwo with the Lele that we find, and then we take a knockout there. We had 2 prizes remaining. Obviously, we have Cynthia in our hand, and whatever we get off the prizes. Obviously, one of them, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. All right, and that leaves us with a Noivern ready to Oko anything the following turn. She has no other Pokemon in her deck that can hit 200 in 1 turn. Her best bet maybe would have been to find a Dawnwings and GX that way to be immune. Then we'd have to find another Guzma, which, I mean, at that point in the game, anything could happen. Like, we could maybe get good cards off our prizes. We could top deck. We have treasures and Ultra Balls in this deck, as well as like stretchers that can get us Lele's or something like that. Like, we had options. We just had to find them. But the prizes suck there. So as you can see though, I can show off how like the deck can come back from awkward hands. The deck can come back from cool plays. So it is important to keep that in mind. So playing safe would have helped us if we just knew that Lele's prize. But that's my fault for like playing a game and not checking my prizes. I know the screen is black, and I'm probably going to put a picture or something here. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like again. Don't forget to answer the comment question of the day. This one's going to be, who is your favorite champion? Because we are playing Lance in this deck. So sure. Who's your favorite champion? Who's your favorite Pokemon champion? Steven, Cynthia, Lance, Diantha. There's a lot of them. So let me know. Blue, I guess, or green, whatever you want to call them. Don't forget to check out the shirts if you haven't already. And by the time this goes by the time this uploads, there should be a couple days until I'm back from vacation. So I'll be seeing you guys soon with some streams. We have that big tournament we're going to be doing for Secret Ultra Balls online for a chance to win those cards, of course, as well as that big Kingdom Hearts stream I'm doing at Yoku's house, as long as plans have not fallen through. But regardless, thank you guys for hanging out. See you guys next time. Peace.